I've now been joined by the stars of quote unquote from Miss Julia Ray's side, the purveyor of all the finest TV in the world, the only piece of appointment to watch television left.
She's quite right.
The last bastion of great drama on the television. 6:20 p.m. BBC One. It starts again. It's Doctor Who. Everybody, Catherine Tate and Mickey Tennant's here. How you doing, sir? You all right?
Fine. I'm loving my new name.
Everybody gets a new name, basically.
Good.
Yeah, Mickey Squatter, your name was before, but now you're...
Mickey Squatter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were a tenant and then you were a squatter. You didn't, but see...
I've got,
how it goes.
Oh, yeah, you've got to think quick on this show, eh?
You're absolutely right.
You've got to keep moving.
Exactly. Who keeps on moving the whole time?
Soul to soul.
Exactly.
I didn't get a new name.
You did?
You just said Catherine Tate.
No, Tate Modern.
What, just then you said that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was when we were outside.
That was okay.
Yeah. So you feel a bit more included now?
I do, thank you, yeah. I thought we were in the playground again.
Okay.
Excluding the ginger people.
Well, funny enough, actually, it's a continuing theme on the show, actually. Yeah. We were trying to get it...
the gingers?
Yeah, always.
What, encouraging them to be excluded?
No, just kind of... condoning it.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
it's all right.
not a bad thing.
It's not really, is it? There's always...
I don't quite understand what you're saying. You're saying it's not a bad thing to be ginger, or it's not a bad thing to exclude
them. That's what he's saying.
It was tongue in cheek, David.
Well,
yeah.
you can't just toss these things off.
I get into loads of trouble.
I don't want you tossing anything off in here, David, if you don't mind. So how are you guys?
Very well.
And as a ginger, does it feel all the more special for everything you've achieved in your life?
TV, a ginger person.
A ginger person on the telly.
Appointment TV before.
That's rare enough.
That's 6:20. That's while people are eating.
Before Watershed, it's disgusting.
Not since Chris Evans did TFI Friday. Has that been allowed? Has that been sanctioned?
Was there any talk about you dyeing your hair?
Dyeing my hair. No, they were very sweet. I wear a hat in every scene.
Really? Okay.
This is the dye.
Okay. Yeah. She wanted to be one of the odd ones out. Yeah.
It was for attention.
It's like her gimmick. Ginger. It's like her thing.
Because now people will believe it.
Yeah.
It'll be on websites.
Well, we've got a webcam. If you want to prove it.
Hey! Do the curtains match the carpet?
Exactly. That's what we want. That's a big question, actually. Everybody. I asked for some questions at the beginning of the show.
Same question on Capital, but they wouldn't read it out.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. We've got.
Don't talk about doing other radio shows, Catherine. This is the only radio show we're doing.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that there were any other radio shows.
There aren't any. Don't listen to her. Don't worry.
I meant the city.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So the new series. Well, how many series are we now?
This will be number 4.
Well, how many is this for you?
This is my 3rd.
Right, okay, wow. But in the whole generation of...
Oh, no, that's a question. I think there were 29 before it went off the air.
Yeah.
So that makes this the 33rd, does it?
It does.
Series?
Not just a pretty face, this boy here. Huh?
Do you know, I might have got that wrong.
He's good at the math as well.
I might have got that wrong.
But it's been going for 187 years, I think it is now.
Since 1066.
Yeah. Did you...
King Harold was the first Doctor.
Yeah, he took one in the eye and he was just, hang on a minute, if only I'd have had a TARDIS and I could have got out of the way.
Yeah.
Did you think Doctor Who was wooden before you became Doctor Who, or were you always a huge fan?
I've always loved it.
Yeah?
I've always loved it. I grew up absolutely loving it.
Who was your favourite Doctor Who?
Well, my first, which I think is kind of who you kind of imprint on, isn't it, was Tom Baker. So I loved him. I also love Peter Davison, but I love them all. What was the slightly funny one? Like who's got a bit of a funny name as well?
Sylvester McCoy?
Him, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
See what's going on here? I don't even have to, that's the beauty of having Mark here. He just thinks for me. The telepathy, it's great. Yeah. Exactly. So Sylvester McCoy. And when you see them, is there any weird rivalry? Like, are you like, easy, yes, Sylvester, and he's like, yeah, you got my job.
Oh, listen, it's quite an elite club. I think we all. I certainly feel very privileged to be a part of that club. We had Peter Davison came down to Cardiff and did a little bit with us. We did a Children in Need sort of one-off episode with my Doctor meeting Peter Davison's Doctor, and it was great. It was basically, as I was 11 watching him on the telly, kind of enraptured by his every move, to suddenly be on set with him, still wearing the gear. That was quite a surreal moment.
Did you touch him in a funny way at all, or anything?
I stroked him gently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any neck licking or anything like that? Oh.
Only when he fell asleep in his trailer.
Right, okay. To revive him.
Yeah. Quick, lick his neck. He's getting knocking on a bit now.
He's a fine figure of a man.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Now, Catherine, this is your first series, joining the Doctor Who team.
Yeah.
It's, fairly illustrious company. I'd imagine, it's quite a lot. Obviously we primarily know you for being a very, very, very funny lady. This is, probably the biggest straight role that we will have seen you in to date. Sure. And did you feel an amazing amount of pressure on those little shoulders of yours?
No, I didn't, because I was joining something that's really loved and really successful. Well, the pressure is that you don't go in and
don't be the one to mess
badly,
it up.
Yes, exactly.
So what about you were just like, listen...
I go in and the series get cancelled or something like that.
This is all doing well, it's going to carry me along, however I perform.
No, I just think the thing is, no one puts you under pressure, because it's a brilliant job, and David's so wonderful to work with. So I didn't feel pressure, I just loved doing it.
Yeah, but we didn't think we were going to get you. I mean, we sort of... the team in Cardiff, we offered the series to Catherine thinking that would be our dream casting, but we'll probably have to settle for someone else. So we were so thrilled to get.
Who else would you have settled for? That's the big question everybody wants.
I think you were fourth on the list.
Okay, good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. There's always, we'll see what we can do with Catherine for the rest of the She might not make it to the next series. Now Kylie was obviously in the show.
Yeah.
There's massive, huge. That was Christmas Day, wasn't it?
That was Christmas Day. Yeah.
There's a lot of rumours going around that the Madam Beehive, Amy Winehouse, might be playing a Dalek in this series.
Extraordinary.
That was the NME website running an April Fool, and we've done all these interviews every week, and everyone's asked us if that's true.
All they want to know about, huh?
It was April the 1st. Come on.
That she's going to be playing a Dalek.
Yeah. I did that little add-on myself.
You added the Dalek, but
yes.
Yeah.
Now you ready for your Doctor Who quiz?
Oh God,
we got a quiz. Come on,
we do.
I know he's going to win this one.
I'm taking you down, Tate. I'm taking you down.
How well does Doctor Who and his sidekick know they're aliens? All right,
bring it on.
One of the stars.
First up, here we go. I'm going to play some sound effects. You have to tell me which alien it is, and if indeed it's from your show. Okay, here we go. Is that a Doctor Who alien or not?
That's sooty and sweet.
That sounds like David Williams doing that.
Not so. It's the Coneheads from 1993.
Sure.
No.
Oh.
No, based on the Saturday Night Live sketches.
From the Coneheads.
Yeah, from the That's why I said the Coneheads at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for this one?
No.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Chipo Chung.
Yeah.
Playing Chantho.
Okay. Starred in last season's...
In Utopia last year.
Oh, he's all over it, the boy. He's all over
Here's
it.
Doctor Who fact. Because Chipo was wreathed in latex in that particular part, she's back this year with her real face out, playing a different character.
Not laminated anymore.
No longer laminated.
A sad day for everybody. But laminate... Why don't you starch her?
Starch her?
We believe embossing, laminating and starching, the three major movements in the world right now. Get behind, embrace them.
I have no idea what he's talking about now.
Is that to do with ironing?
That too. You can, if you want to iron stuff, whatever you want to iron, you iron it. Next up.
What?
Hello.
Next up, here we go.
Yeah. That's the honey monster.
No, almost.
Sugar bomb.
It's something like that, though, isn't it? It's not one of ours.
It's Spike from the first Gremlins film.
Ah, here you go.
Hey, here we go. Next one. You ready?
Good. TT, isn't it?
Yeah. You're right. David Tennant is all over the aliens. Hey, right, here we go. It's the fifth one now.
You are not alone.
Is it Star Wars? No. I don't know about sci-fi.
Close Encounters?
It's only Doctor Who. It's only Face of Bo.
Oh my God!
From the last.
Face of Bo?
Yeah, I'll give it to you
again.
You are not alone.
James, he doesn't sound the same.
Don't even know your own show.
That is embarrassing.
One of the gunmen from Apocalypse Now. I've read it out who it is already.
Hear it anyway.
State your species and purpose.
Yeah, good, perfect.
That sounded like Peter Davison, actually, that one.
What's that?
That sounded like Peter Davison.
It might be.
State your species and purpose.
Red Dwarf.
That's what he sounded like when I was licking his neck.
Right. Hey! And now they're getting into the swing of it. Right, here we go. Here's the next one. Which alien is it anyway?
I have no idea what that is.
Beatbox alien from Men in Black.
Oh, okay.
Here's the final one for you.
Exterminate! Yeah, that, now you're not even trying.
Who is it?
Come on.
It's Amy Winehouse.